U2L7. So as usual, please look for the tasks to complete for U2L7. You can find it under assignments or on the Canvas Science2 homepage in the weekly calendar. Just find today's date, which, believe it or not, is November 5th. Time is flying right now. So we'll start off with our usual deal. The speed meeting rounds this time are going to relate to the homework discussion board, which I've really enjoyed looking at. All of you are very, very politely disagreeing with each other and going back and forth. And Augie in particular, I'm very impressed by your post. You wrote some nice long kind of reflections on that, but and everyone had good details. So, all right, but going to throw it in the chat right now. First question. This is round one. So, do you think old satellites should be deorbited or pushed into disposal orbit? Just take a moment to share that with whoever you're paired with. Throw breakout rooms together right now. And again, you can reflect on what you wrote in the discussion post, or if you've changed your mind since then, that's okay as well. Okay, breakout rooms are open. We'll come back together in just under 2 minutes. Theoretically. So all of this was basically to emphasize the point that if you really want to get something in orbit, you don't have to be going at that insane speed, right? You just have to be going at about, it takes about 11 kilometers per, I think it's 11 kilometers per second to get out of Earth's orbit. And then it's at least 8 kilometers per second to orbit around Earth. But that has to be outside the atmosphere in order to avoid air drag, right? Because otherwise you're going to have problems with slowing it down. You're not going to have a fusion reaction or anything like this, like in this article, but I like this article emphasizing the effect of air drag and what it can have. So this is why we have to have things orbiting outside of that. Any questions or comments on this? All right, then I have one more quiz for you to complete as part of your review process. You use that more simple gravity simulator for our earlier activity. Now I'd like you to use a PhET simulation, which looks like this. There's two options. You're going to start off by using the model, so make sure to click on that first. And just to give you a kind of a rough intro, you've got a play button down here, so you can see you've got Earth orbiting the sun. What I think you're actually going to start with is you've got 3 versions here in the upper right. You can do the sun, Earth, and moon, or you can just do the Earth and the moon. This is what you're going to start off with. And you can activate a bunch of different things. Again, the instructions are in the questions, but you can look at the path. You can switch on the velocity indicator to show you how fast it's going. You can switch on the indicator for gravitational force. And so there's, and then you can mess around with the masses and things like that, and you can see how long it takes. Again, all the instructions are in the quiz, so all you need to do is open up the PhET simulator. If you're confused about how to use it, I made a short little video you can refer to here. At the end of the video, I talk about a flip grid assignment, though. You can ignore that. We're not going to do that this year. But just follow the instructions and answer the questions on this quiz. Again, I think there's about 7 questions in total with different settings you have to use to explore gravity and orbit. Again, I'll be here listening if you have questions, and we'll review it once everybody is done. So go for it. Let me know if you need help.